Stephen King's The Long Walk. So
Highly anticipated movie we've both been wanting to see.
It's based off a King novel.
Mm-hmm.
And first of all, I just want to say, can I quick aside? Because I obviously don't read. Have they gotten to a point now where all of his like big books have already been turned into movies?
Not all of them, but the majority.
Are they now?
But they are getting better at the adaptations. And if you noticed on this one, it was Stephen King, like it was produced or, directed by, you know what I mean?
I'm just curious.
It had his stamp. So he's like gotten into the point now where he is going to have more input with it because there were so many horrible remakes,
Well, I know you're talking about The Shining when you say that.
I'm not.
And that movie...
I was actually talking about Lawnmower Man.
Oh.
So,
okay, that one's really bad.
Yeah.
No, The Shining is a great movie. It's not like the book, but it's great a movie.
Right.
It's, then they made an adaptation of The Shining that was like the book, and it was significantly worse in every way. So...
Yeah.
I'm
having a hard time staying in the frame.
No, I'm just wondering if like they've now gotten to a point where since all the big books have been adapted, they're going in and doing lesser known things.
No, I think
like Life of Chuck and then this.
No, because Life of Chuck isn't that old. Like I said,
but it's lesser known. These are both lesser known, even though one is significantly older than the other.
Yeah, exactly. Okay. So anyway,
that's all I'm trying to say.
What did you think of it?
I liked it. I liked it. I thought, okay, so the best thing about this movie for me was how this movie, the writing of it, everybody felt real.
Yes.
And what I mean by that is all of the boys talked.
It was quite a different collection of people. It was 50 men, boys, from the 50 states.
Mm-hmm.
And they were all different, and you got to know, probably 12 of them you got to know decently well.
Well, my thing was everybody talked the way teenage boys
and young adult
men speak. Nobody talked in Hollywood speak. If 50 young men in 2025 all got sent on this exact mission, they would all talk to each other the exact same way all of these kids talk to each other. Nobody felt over the top. Even like the bully kid that was definitely going to shoot up a school if he didn't get sent on the long walk. Even that kid talked the way a kid like that talks.
Yes. And you still felt for him. That's the thing.
Near the end of his life.
Yeah.
Most of the movie you hate him.
There was something going on, that he was very, he had some issues,
Yeah.
Okay.
The only person who's one note is the major.
Yeah,
he's
But then we get to see a few, from the young men, we get to know more about him. Like, he ends up, having killed one of them's father, and then he ends up being another one's father. Spoiler.
Mm-hmm.
So that was, so give me some, you like it, a couple positives, and then we'll do it, and then we'll...
yeah, I liked it. I like, this was, for me, just because he was in another movie I saw that I vehemently did not enjoy. To me, this was Ben Wong's redemption movie. Because he was the new Karate Kid in Karate Kid Legends. And he was so bad. And that whole movie was so bad. So, he's not the best actor here. The best actor here is the main character's best friend, who also ends up winning. That's the best actor here. But since I've seen Ben Wong in something else where he was terrible and he's good in this, this was his redemption arc. And 2 movies came out in the same year. So this was his redemption arc from Karate Kid Legends.
Okay.
Anyway, yeah, the best actor here is the main character's best friend who ends up winning. That is the best performance in the movie.
Okay. He gives you the most heart, I guess you would say. Both of them do. Both Garrity, who is the main character, and both in the novel and in the movie. And then his friend, McVeigh, I can't remember how. But anyway, So very good. I liked the fact that it is still a very heartfelt. It's a story, and it's got a lot of heart in it, and it's got a lot of trauma in it, and I like the fact that they didn't steal away from the fact that they never get numb to the fact of them like being murdered along the way. They never get, that kind of thing. So that was really good. I really like the fact that they stayed with the full, heart of the movie on that. The heart of the story, I guess. And then for you, negatives?
Negatives, okay. So, I know I've already mentioned him as feeling real, but for real though, the bully kid,
Yeah.
probably the worst performance in the movie.
I have seen him in something, and he played a similar character, and I don't know what it was.
Oh, is he just the psycho? Whenever they need a psychopath kid, is he the actor they cast now?
I think he is. I feel like he was in another Stephen King, and I feel like it was a Stephen King miniseries, maybe.
He feels.
And he played that kind of character as
He feels over the top in this. I would also say I was a little bit. I mean, he doesn't. Obviously, he's supposed to be one note, but I mean, Mark Hamill also he's being outshined in this movie by 16-year-old actors. And that's kind of crazy for a veteran actor named Mark Hamill, who's also a great actor. But you know what? That's besides the point, because he is good here.
But that character, he was very true to that character. So that was good. He was the general. He was very true to that character. He just played him the way he was supposed to play him, I guess. My negatives, my big negative is the variation, the adaptation from the book's ending to the movie ending, which is completely different. A different person wins. Is the a different one is the last one standing. There's a different, even if they were gonna have someone new win, which they did, they have him wish for something that he does. I mean, it's a different ending completely than the book.
Is the book a better ending?
I think so. The book is...
But can you see why somebody would think this is an improvement?
And no, because had they done it this way and made it hopeful, or, they did it this way because this guy the reason that the guy wanted this one to win, the reason that he let him, go ahead, is because they wanted him to, he had a good heart. He wanted to see sunshine in dark places and stuff. So had they let him do that, and that would have been great. But they didn't. They just turned him into a vengeful character at the end. So that, I didn't like that. But that was mine, and I'm going to go ahead and rate it, and I'm going to rate it a B+.
A-.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. That was our review of The Long Walk.
Okay.